The shot cock got fuzzles at it. Johnny Long and I got Hootie hat on. Look, I got Hootie's hat on. All right, so look, today we're working on and a lot of people ask me about these bases, so I'm glad I got an opportunity to tell you about these bases. All right, so this is and I'm impressed. I'm impressed with this one because it's very clean, and the neck is very very straight. All right, so this is a China knockoff Ken Smith. That's what this is. Beautiful body, you know, a lot of hornet's nest in the back. Look, you don't get the hornet's nest. And you can see it has, you know, Ken Smith emblem on the top. All right, so what we're going to look at first is this is what you deal with. A lot of people are like, well, you know, I like these, you know, what's wrong with the preamps? This is called a Ming. These are called Ming preamps. You can buy them for like $6, $7 on Amazon. All right, they do what they're supposed to do, and that's all they do. Raise up. Nobody says that they're going to be grounded all out, because they don't. First of all, they don't insulate the shielding compartment. That's all wood, so you're gonna get noise. The goodest thing they did to this bass is they put some decent pickups in it. These are Wilkinson. Wilkinson pickups are really decent. All right, that's a plus for me right there. But this preamp, first thing we're gonna do, and if you look at the input jack is never screwed in. It's always sleeved in. And people are like, they're what? They're sleeved in. All right. Meaning that you got to press it out. You know, you got to either knock it out or press it out. Most likely, you got to press it out. Next to knocking it out. Let me get my little wrench here, because this screw don't want this nut don't want to act right. Look, this nut don't want to act right. Alright, so first thing we'll do is this. We're gonna take I already disconnected the pickups. In other words, I'm gonna show you how to disconnect them. My easy way of disconnecting them is, just in case the person wants to put them back in, they'll know how to put them back in. I use one of these amazing tools that you use on your fingernails. Look, it worked. And that's what you wanted to do, work. So, we're taking out the preamp. And they even use a Wilkinson bridge on this bass, which is really cool. I'm telling you. The nut is cut right. The only issue that we're gonna have with this bass, and the customer didn't tell me to do that, is he wants to make it a piccolo bass. When you start making stuff piccolo, in case you didn't know, you have to change the nut. And we're gonna go ahead and do what we want to do. Not what we want to do, what he wants to do. And we're not gonna change the nut. All right, so if you look down here, we got to take this off. We got to use the special clippers. And we have to use a special wrench to get this out. You can turn your heads if you want to, but I'm going to use a special wrench and special tool to get this out. Now, it's not going to be pretty, but they don't care about that. They just want it to go in, and they ain't got to use no nut to get it out. So that means I have to use my special tool to get it out. So, my special tool, y'all ready? Alright, so I'm going to use my special tool. I'm going to use, normally I use a hammer. But, well, I should use a hammer. Well, I ain't got time right now. So, I'm going to use, this is a special tool. And I take it right in the middle of it, and then I just pounce it. Well, that ain't no more good. And it still ain't coming out. This is horrible. Yikes. So we go to a bigger tube. Yo, look at me like, what is he using? I am using a special tool called squid. You see that? They actually knocked that in. That's so horrible. I don't want y'all to see me beating this thing, but that's what I got to do. Cause it's in a bad shape right now. So we're gonna go to our special tool, and then we're gonna go to our really special tool, and we're gonna get this out of here. It is not going to be pretty once you see it again. This is my other special tool. I have to get up so I can get some force on it. I don't know why they do this, man, but it's really not good. All right, we have success, folks. And so we're going back to the other tool. There's 3 tools you have to use. Here's the other tool. It is made by Craftsman. And you take it and you grab, you adjust it just right. See, y'all got to use these special tools. Y'all don't have them. Everybody can't get these tools. Only the Hobo Depot can have these tools. I have to turn Hootie head so he won't see it as I use this tool. Because he's like, Dad, don't do it, Dad, don't do it. I'm like, yeah, I got to. Now, see that tool? That tool works. Alright, and see what they did? Put tape around it, a little glue around it. Oh, you can't see that. Put tape around it, put a little glue around it, and then they slammed that baby home. Yikes. And last but not least, one more wire to cut. I have no idea what that wire is. It's supposed to be a ground wire, but man, it's the prettiest ground wire I've ever seen. Alright, so with everything out, you get that. That's the result. Alright, so I had to put another sleeve tube back in it. But you see the glue in there? See that glue? That's sad, man. Alright, so there you have it. Now, that's got to be the prettiest ground wire I've ever seen. See that little ground wire right there? Purple. Here's the batteries. Now let me stand y'all up a little bit because y'all look a little low. Alright, here we go. There's the ground wire. There's the hot and ground for battery. These are the pickup wires. It's the front Wilkinson, second Wilkinson. Now, like I said, they also use a Wilkinson bridge. Wilkinson pickups, Wilkinson bridge. Good move. Good move. Alright. So, I got to take the bridge off. And you can see that the strings are very, very tiny. And this is wrong. But he wanted the 5-string to be piccolo. Here's the other issue that I was talking to y'all about. That nut is not cut for a 5-string piccolo bass. So what I'm going to have to do is contact him, let him know that it's going to work. It might be a little high. I'm just saying. Because we're not going to cut another nut. So when you make decisions like this, man, you got to come to the conclusion of, wait a minute. Do I know what I'm talking about, or should I ask somebody? It's always, should I ask somebody? All right, so once again, guys, thank you for coming by the Hobo Depot. And once again, I'm going to say the same thing I say every day. Please keep praying for the Queen and I, and our family in Hobo Depot. And we'll definitely keep praying for y'all every morning. So shout out, Kaka! What? Oh, your boy Hootie mad at me, y'all. Look, because I got his hat on. I'm sorry, Hootie. I'm sorry, man. You all right, bro? You don't look good. I see you be sneaking out at night. Look, where you going, man? People saying you all up in South Carolina and Tennessee and Kentucky. You playing in these places? Hootie must be playing in these places because he's the only one gigging. Look. You know, he's the only one gigging in town. Ain't nobody else gigging but Hootie. Come on, man. You doing good, boy, with your Ken Smith on. All right, I ain't mad at you, son. I ain't mad at him at all. He's gigging and ain't making no money. You got a $6,000 base and $20 amp. And he making no money. That's how you do it, Hootie. Woohoo! Say peace out, Hootie. Peace out. Say it again. Peace out.